Howdy, Sheepsidian here, and I am the community manager for Eric July. My job as community manager is to be the guy that answers questions, I guess you can say, for the community at large. I am kind of the go-between for people who want, those nail-biting questions such as, what's the Alpha Core up to? Or what's ISOM's actual powers? And I will tell you this right now, that was a good question. No, but in all seriousness, my job consists of pretty much being that overseer for those different forums over on Gilded, the Eric D. July site, Rippaverse and whatnot, and just passing messages between myself and the team as it is, making sure that things run as smoothly as possible and that we continue to build this great empire known as the Rippaverse. My first time actually running into Eric's content, I guess you can say, was on the Malcolm X video that he did, where it was just a clear, concise, well thought out video, and I went down like a string of different videos just to end up there. So I ended up, running into what started out from the Vic Mignogna situation. It was Yellow Flash, Hero Hay, Nick Rekieta and whatnot. The Amazing Lucas talked on it a bit. And yeah, so that's when I was introduced to like your boy Zach and Justin Guy, Ethan Van Sciver, whatnot. And from there, I ended up running into like some of the more political scenes over with like, Steven Crowder. And from Crowder, YouTube suggested me. That's where they messed up. They suggested me Eric, and I ended up watching his video, and I was just like, okay, this is pretty good. I like this. And from there, I ended up watching more of his content. I became more of a supporter of, and soon to be a voice, I guess you can say, within the community. And from there, Eric ended up making me a moderator in his YouTube channel, and from YouTube went to Twitch, and from Twitch you ended up doing a Discord server, and I was like the owner of the server there. And just through a string of crazy events over the next like couple of years, I ended up becoming one of the employees for the Rippaverse. And so it's kind of weird how life works sometimes. My first comic that I can remember is Supersonic versus Hyper Knuckles. It's a kind of a one shot, I guess you can say. And what ends up happening as far as like a synopsis of the plot goes is Knuckles gets tricked by Dr. Robotnik, and Sonic goes and, kind of investigates, as hot-headed as he is. He and Knuckles beef it out. They end up in the special zone where they end up collecting a bunch of rings, getting Chaos Emeralds, and, powering up and just duking it out. It's just an all-around slug out, and I love it. It's so reminiscent of what comics are. Just high intense, high octane action, fun. It doesn't have to be heavy story, but a plot can be there, and it ties the fights together so well, and it's chef's kiss. It's beautiful. One of my most standout characters, as far as comic books go, would be Nightwing. Nightwing is still, as far as mainstream comics goes, is still my favorite hero, I guess you could say. He's not like a superhero because he doesn't have any super meta abilities, but he is kind of like the answer to Batman if Batman wasn't so brooding. In a way, like he's always upbeat, he's charismatic, he's charming, he's just enjoyable. And I've loved Batman since I was not just Batman, but Nightwing, since he was a Robin, back when he was Robin, and his breakout role as Nightwing in the animated series. And then from there, I ended up watching more of Dick Grayson, as it is, of the Nightwing. So I ended up reading more Teen Titans and watching different shows and movies and whatnot. He's my favorite. And I don't think that's going to change ever. So, yeah, there's that. As far as recommended IPs go, I would say Dragon's Dogma is Dragon's Dogma is hands down my favorite video game ever released. It's such a fantastic game where, like, you have a wide range of character creation. It's open world. The fights feel like they matter. The controls are tight, well done. And it's one of Capcom's greatest creations. You have Resident Evil, it's fantastic series. Mega Man, fantastic series. Devil May Cry, fantastic series. That's, fine and dandy. But Dragon's Dogma is hands down that answer to, can something be better than Skyrim? Yes, it can be better than Skyrim. I call it Dragon's Dogma. I am drawing my own stuff. I'm drawing my own manga as it is. It's kind of like not really like best kept secret or anything like that, because I have it kind of like blasting on Twitter a little bit. I say it in my videos. I create, videos as well, live streams, play video games and whatnot, make music, as you can tell with the bass guitar in the back. I'm reading books. A lot more books actually recently, not just manga and comics and whatnot, but I'm starting to get more into novels again. But aside from that, I mean, that's pretty much what most of my time consists of, is kind of building my own name, making it, a more standout name within this great community I'm a part of. Come on. We all know the answer to this one. Yes. No, I'm joking. Pineapple on pizza, it's not my preferred pizza at all. I don't hate people that do put pineapple on pizza. Have fun. I'll have a slice every now and then, but me personally, I'm not, pining for pineapple on pizza, put simply. So I guess as far as this spectrum goes, I'm leaning more towards no. Yeah. Sorry, Gary.